What's happening, people? Welcome to the Straightjacket podcast 141. We're with the main man, Ronaldo. How you doing, man? Everything blessed?
Everything's blessed, bro.
Yeah.
Kittens about.
Kittens about now. They're enjoying the family. You know what I mean? I wish we could show them. They're scattered around in the house. But new kittens, 2 kittens, you know what I mean?
Skulls and seed off, mate.
Skulls and seed off, you know
Those
what I
of
mean?
you don't know, get to know, mate.
Get to know.
Who seed off was, mate.
Seed off well, you know what I mean? He could do a job in that midfield, to tell you that.
Oh my God.
You see him in the soccer game?
I'm telling you now, if you had Skulls and seed off in this midfield, we're winning the league, bro. We're winning the league.
Well, I'm telling you, mate. You know, you didn't have to even effort. All they were doing on field, mate, just control the game, mate. Control
Skulls
that game.
and seed off. People are not seed off. He's one of the only players to win the Champions League with 3 different clubs.
Yeah, I know.
Ajax, Real Madrid, Milan.
Milan, yeah. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy, but...
Do you watch a bit of the soccer, Aid?
Yeah, I watched it, man. Watched it. I thought... I think it was a bit of a mismatch, to be honest. Soccer, the World 11, though, they had more like internationals.
Ballers.
Hey?
Ballers.
More ballers, man. I don't know. I know they're trying to take the mick out of England and give everyone, like, you know, all these celebrities games and that, but at least make it even, innit? You had Carragher, you know, getting rattled by Kem from Love Island.
Man's bringing him down and give him an extra kick when he's down. Kicking a man when he's down.
Scousers, innit, you know what I mean? What
Kicking a man when he's down,
That's the worst you can do, mate. You got rattled, innit? You had Wayne Rooney playing centre-back, mate. I think England need to just kind of, like, sort that out, mate, and get that one in, but... Nice little day as
People
well.
were telling me, like, Saeed versus Chunks next time, mate.
We'll see, man. Up front, man.
Bring it on.
Ronaldo up front, mate. Rolling back the years. But, yeah, man. International break. How you find it, man? For me, yeah, I had to go to London to experience it, man. I couldn't do it at home, man. Honestly, man, like, you know what it is, yeah, for me, international break, yeah, they always come at the wrong time. Just about when you're getting back to groove, it comes at you all boom.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, I think internationals, when United are doing badly, I'll take them. But when we're
on a roll.
when we're not on a roll and we're looking like we're getting somewhere, and Ronaldo's back home, they gave us that little bit cliffhanger. But the podcast is a serious podcast, Nordin. I know we always have a little bit of banter and that, but...
My worst nightmare, Saeed. My worst nightmare is coming true, bro.
Yeah. The reality, is it the reality sinking in, or is it the reality?
The reality is sinking in. I knew already. I predicted this.
Yeah,
I said to you that they're going to give us
You should write a book, Nordin, you know. You should write a book of predictions of what happens.
I said they're going to give it to Richard Arnold.
Yeah.
And Glazers now, Glazeronomics. The queues. I've been depressed, Saeed. If you want honest truth.
Yeah. I'm surprised there's no queue down there. Stratford Road.
That's what I'm saying to you. I see 1 or 2 people and I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, what's going on? Some of them were queuing for the takeaway. I was like, this is the queue now to get to Old Trafford. this is to get to the megastore. Like, obviously they broke records, but I just, the fan
Many records, mate. Many records.
Like, listen, I'm not that party pooper yet.
You're not. And we don't want this to be a party people podcast because, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I've always said it from me. Every Straightjacket podcast I've been in here, I'm not here to judge what's happiness and what people's happiness is dictated by. I'm not here to judge that. I'm just here to think about the bigger picture.
Exactly.
And the bigger picture is that the title of the video says, Norridin,
exactly.
Are the Glazers indestructible?
Yeah.
You know, when you look at it, Norridin, when you think they're down, when we went into the stadium, we kind of like, you know, mashed it up. People, well, we're not condoning, you know what I mean, what's happened there, but, you know, this was a statement from the United fans saying we've had enough, the Super League and everything. Yeah. Now, Norridin, it's almost like, you know, they're now, it's back to normal now. Back to normal, even when they've got the leverage now. They can say to everyone, they've said to everyone, we've given you Ronaldo, so shush your mouth, mate, Norridin. What are you complaining for, you? You know what I mean? You might be Glazer out, yeah, but there's not many of you anymore.
Saeed, honestly, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking in so many ways. But then it's like, it's just, it's heartbreaking in so many ways. But I understand, like I said, not party people, because I understand people getting excited, especially when you're going to go to Man City, Ronaldo returns, all of that. I understand all of that, right? But the idea that they announced that then, when everybody's getting gas, what do? They announce Richard Arnold's going to bank up with glue from another banker.
Just in there.
Just
sweep it under the carpet, mate. That's what they've done.
Like for me, obviously, I was part of that Not a Penny More campaign, innit?
Yeah, everyone was part of that.
We were part of that Not a Penny. We were promoting that, heavily promoting it.
Yeah.
Across the socials and
and
I was like, you know what? I understand. I'm never gonna begrudge people excited about Ronaldo coming back and Ronaldo coming here, and I'm never gonna begrudge that. But the way the Glazers are, it's like everything's forgotten. It's like everything else gets forgotten about.
Yeah.
Super League gets forgotten about. The way they've run this football club gets forgotten about. They gave us half an hour on Zoom to talk to fans. Half an hour.
I know.
Promised all of these things.
Yeah.
What has come forward, Saeed? What has tell me what proper steps they've taken now to integrate somebody in the boardroom to go with the fans. What have they done that?
No.
Right.
Safe standing, maybe. Safe standing.
Yeah, this is, but that's been ongoing for the past, and most clubs are doing that.
Yeah, most clubs are doing that.
So are we gonna give?
City could get down. Yeah, there's barely any people there. You know, what
if they could do it at the empty ads, right? I could do it with my spirit. There's more people in my living room than an empty ad. I'm telling you, right? So I can get the bars installed here, so that doesn't give you that.
Get the whole neighborhood here.
That doesn't give you right. That doesn't make you right some great thing. You put a splash of paint on the top. I know. On top.
That's a bit of paint.
It'll rain next week.
Fancy.
It'll rain next week. You'll be in there and you'll see what's going on. You see what time it is. So I'm not gonna give out things right, left, and center here and there. What I want to think for me, I just say, is that what credentials does Richard Arnold, a banker, a guy who's involved in commercial aspects of it, why can't Man United have commercial part, footballing people running things, commercial people doing commercial things that they're not even that clever to do that. And when people go, I have to educate people, Saeed.
I know.
Fergie, our dominance in the Premier League gave us such a great head start.
Yeah, of course.
I'm of anybody else, Saeed.
There's
only 2 clubs that could touch us in Europe that could even come close. As Real Madrid and Barcelona.
I know.
Right?
Nobody else.
Nobody in the Premier League.
Even Bayern that dominant.
Yeah, not even. No, in the Premier League, nobody can touch us. And after 9 years, we're sitting here. We've not sniffed the bloody league, Saeed.
Yeah.
And
do you know the argument against that? Yeah, and I'm not defending Glazers, by the way, but the rebuttal to that is these guys are good at money.
Saeed, I wish they were. I wish they were, because you know what? What would you do?
How do they produce all these numbers all the time then?
What would you do, right? If they were good at money, you would understand that by getting the sporting director, getting a proper football structure. You're when you're winning, you know how much money you get?
Yeah.
The Man United could be #1 commercial football club in the world because you make so much money.
Yeah.
But they're not asked about that, Saeed.
Yeah.
It's all about skimping. Come on, look at the training ground.
I know.
Look at the women's coach, Saeed.
Yeah.
This is a football club. Come on, let's talk about it.
It's a club that
it's a money that they've made for them, and to pay off the debt. Yeah, it's to pay off the now $2 billion in interest. In interest.
Yeah, of course. But the problem is though, them sort of stuff though, it's just not their priorities. Their priorities is to keep money rolling for Avram Glazer and Joe Glazer. These are the guys. So if they're producing money, I say, look here, here's your profit, dividends, whatever.
You can't run a football club like that. That's not sustainable. That's not sustainable.
But it's sustainable that you're record breaking.
That's not sustainable.
You're doing record breaking, shirt sales. You know, who would have thought a month ago we were talking about Adidas dropping out. Adidas are thinking now, bloody hell.
That's what I'm saying to you. It's Team Viewer and Adidas that are behind this.
Well, Team Viewer especially since they've come in, they've almost like boosted everything, like in terms of kind of like the whole marketing aspect of it, because they're a technology company, by the way. What better company to help you out? Maybe there was a reason why they went to
billion. They reckon they're in 4 billion homes around the world. 4 billion people know about them.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. So not just big in this, they're big all over the bubble. So hey, put that aside. Why can't the football people just run the football then, Saeed?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. Are you here as a football club to make money for the Glazers? That's what we have to ask ourselves as fan base, right? Are we here just for the Glazers to mug us off, right? Dividends.
We are getting mugged off.
Cash Cow FC. Or are we here to try to compete and uphold the standards that you always talk about?
Yeah. I know. I think that's the sad part of it. I think we're now a club that's based on we're the richest club in the world.
Propaganda, Saeed.
Yeah, I know.
Propaganda. Yeah. Man United have become a propaganda football club. Like I always say, if it was propaganda, we win the league every week.
Every week, yeah.
We'll win the league every week because we put out different propaganda every other week.
Yeah. I think I think the bottom line is, when you assess it and you think about it, and the title of the video is the Glazers. Listen, we're happy Ronaldo's back and everything, but when you deeply assess it and you kind of understand, the Glazers and how they do everything it's almost strategic. Every single thing is
So-
done to its almost utmost perfection.
Saeed, and-
how do you announce what's his name? Matt Judge,
No, Richard Arnold.
Richard Arnold, and all these guys when he just signed Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Like, what are like these guys for?
There's
Hold on.
queues. There's queues.
Yeah.
Queues at the megastore, and they're like, Richard. Oh yeah, by the way, Richard Arnold's taking.
And nobody will say, "Oh yeah, that's all right." You know, he's Richard Arnold. Yeah. But the problem is, though, if you don't educate them now.
My friend, he was like, he said, why have they got you, an old man like you, effing and blinding? They made me effing and blind at the fan base because I'm like, what's wake up fans?
Yeah.
What does a banker know about footballing operations?
Yeah.
And everybody tells me, oh, because we're balling like Merton and Flex. What? We couldn't get rid of, you know how many people we could get rid of? We couldn't even get rid of people on loan.
Yeah, no.
That's how much of a shambles
we're loading them out to take the years off their transfer. So Pereira's been on 3 or 4 loans. That's his contract, 3 or 4 years. That's how.
But we gave him a new contract though, Saeed, before we sent him on loan last year to Roma.
And you know what it is here for me? Yeah, what the saddest part of it all is the fact that I feel like there's no clear plan anymore now. You know, not a penny more. Well, that's out the window. Glazes out. It's too kind of like it's in the air.
Saeed, no, even that. This is what I'm
to the
saying to
pros,
you. I want to
yeah.
remind people, yeah, we won 3 back-to-back championships, yeah, 3 back-to-back, and that's where the height of the green and gold.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I'm saying to you. So we can't because they signed. Ronaldo.
The warning signs were there, Nuruddin. At Fulham away, what did the fans say to you?
They said, I kept giving them placards in it to say the Glazers out. Nah, you're all right, mate. You know what? We're not the worst run club, are we? We're not Leeds.
This is literally this is in around that time as well.
Yeah, you were in there. You
know
saw
what I mean?
me.
I was in there.
You saw me handing out the placards, saying to people, "Get chanting in there. Let the fans know. Glazers out. Let them know." It's
and you know when you went in there, it was hardly a word. It was just we want Glazers out, but then it just kind of filtered away. I think a lot of people were just happy to be there. You talked about apathy. You know, you talk about people. You know, the queues and all that. The problem is with me is do people understand the word Glazers out? It's for me, right? People can call me kind of a hypocrite in terms of I've got a season ticket, right? And
no, but that's it. So, listen, whoever owns your football club, you support and love your club.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
That's what I'm trying to differentiate.
Yeah. Some people can go to FC United, yeah,
of course.
because they're sick to the stomach.
Yeah, of course.
But you, like me, are fans like whoever owns your club, right? They don't mean that you love that club.
Yeah,
you love the history. You love what that football club means to you.
Yeah.
That's part of your community.
And they were there. You know, I was supporting United before the Glazers were here. So, you know what I mean? So that's undeniable love. But the one problem you can say is the fact that you have to ensure that you do nothing apart from that. You know, when you talk about not a penny more, and you say how much, because a lot of people say, you know, there's this argument that's floating around now saying, you know, but they've already had the deal sorted out, you know, and they've got that deal ready. So by you giving them money, it doesn't mean anything anymore. So United have got a set deal from Adidas or whatever, shirt deal. They've got the money set.
Sorry, they're breaking records.
I know.
Behave yourself now. The thing went up 200 million.
Yeah. I mean, you don't realise, when you go to the bank store, you just stop buy a shirt. You go buy the wallet.
Hat.
You go buy the hat.
Scarf.
You think about
everything. You could buy a banner.
You get excited. You become a super fan.
You could buy... if I wanted to, I could go to that mega store and get me 2 kittens, skulls. I can get skulls on Van der Beek or on there or whatever.
Yeah,
I can go and get. I can go and get key rings. You could get paper. You know what? Duvets.
Yeah.
Duvet covers.
Yeah.
Wallpaper.
Taps. You can even get like sort out
taps.
And then you know what's his name? Neil Ashton's.
No, I ain't got that money, mate.
I
I spent all the money on the kittens, mate. I can't got that money. I ain't got that money, mate.
No, but it's
Neil,
true though.
Get out, lads. Get out.
No, but it's true
You
though.
have evicted him already.
Look, the thing is, right, it's like there's a lot of things you can add on. When you go in that megastore, right, I'm not even kidding you, it's almost as if you get this feeling of you're a super fan. I'm not, honestly, bro, it's quite dark in there when you go in, by the way. And then, you know what I mean, the price tags are very, very kind of much like hidden. There's only one per 4 or 5, so you don't know. You just grab it. Right, you know what, that looks good. Put it in the basket.
So the lighting is there, it's done in a specific way.
I know.
It's like that IKEA. They do that IKEA.
I know, exactly
they
IKEA. I get lost in there.
They pay researchers and psychologists consumer psychologists a lot of money.
Of course.
For you to be hooked in the way they play certain things.
Yes.
And you're looking at that and you think, oh, that other one, oh, you know what?
And they match things together now. You know, they're matching, so you're thinking, oh, you got this here.
So listen, I would say to them, buy old school Man United retro shirts. Don't give the glazes a
big up Zeki, man. He's got a website as well. I'll put it in the link in the description as well. You know, there's places out there that you can get.
You can get retro, mate. Like these Adidas tops, retro. You can go and get retro tops.
But does it mean anything? People say, but I didn't buy it from Man United, did I? I didn't buy it from the mega store.
No, but then the people who are abusing us, we're in an abusive relationship with the Glazers.
Yeah.
They keep slapping us.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to care about football this season? No. They just think Ronaldo.
Ronaldo's here.
200 million went up.
I've been seeing they're milking it every day. I think I keep getting notification from YouTube. Ronaldo's 50 goal. Listen, I'm happy Ronaldo's back, but
Nostalgia FC, Saeed.
I know.
It's strictly Nostalgia FC.
Yeah.
And all of it.
You know, people are laughing at us. You know what I mean? I keep seeing Steve on the Instagram, and I know he's a bit salty about, you know, United. Look, you're City not getting Ronaldo, but ultimately he's thinking, he's putting down, he's saying, but where's the Glazer protest gone? Where's the Glazer?
No, I'm here, mate.
Most of us are here.
We're two man army. Listen, most of us are here still. Well, like I said, I put the tweet out, Saeed. I said,
yeah. What was the tweet?
Listen, they've won this battle. The war rages on, mate. Because I know and you know, the Glazers are always going to do what they're going to do. They're going to glazer, Saeed.
Yeah.
Glazers are always going to glazer. Now the fans are a little bit giddy, right? They're a bit giddy. They're a bit happy. They think Ronnie and everything.
Yeah.
Soon will come, Saeed.
Yeah, I know.
Where they'll think, oh, damn.
What happened here?
What happened here? How do we get... And listen, like I said, I'm not here to poo-poo fans getting excited.
Yeah.
Especially Steve can hold tight, mate. He can hold 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can hold tight, mate.
Well,
he can hold the backhand, mate. The backhand, yeah? He can hold the backhand, yeah?
Yeah.
And because they thought they were getting him, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm not here to kill the excitement and the enjoyment. I'm a football fan, I understand it.
Yeah.
But just let's not lose the focus. These vultures are not here because they support Man United or they love Man United or they want Man United to succeed. They're all here to get dividends, FC.
Yeah.
Jobs for the boys' business.
Absolutely.
That's what Man United is now.
You know, when you look at it, you know, in terms of the ambition of the football club and the way they're running now, you know, do you kind of see, like, coming to a road where, you know, they might be looking for that glamour signing now instead of kind of like, you know, because it don't make sense for them to kind of get midfielders who are not very well known or who do not carry that kind of marketing value.
How long ago did I tell you? I told you this before. I said it to you, right? Because midfield positions are not sexy. They're not sexy positions.
Yeah, of course.
Right? They're not glamorous. I'm hearing in America, apparently rumours, they think, oh yeah, we got, well, Tom Brady's the GOAT in American football.
Yeah.
We got him. Now we got Ronaldo's the GOAT in football. We got him. And this is how he's going to work. They don't understand that.
You never know. What they'll do is they'll do a joint enterprise. You know, Tom Brady meets Cristiano Ronaldo. Is that, you know, when you look...
So they're getting ideas from this podcast. I see them using words giddy and that in the FC and the Man United. I swear to God. They use... And listen, we didn't invent giddy, but we use it in a football context.
Yeah. Exactly. And
they're there talking about it.
They might be watching this, man. They might be seeing it, and they're thinking,
don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
Don't give them any ideas.
Well, that's what they're doing. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe they have people that researchers that look at podcast or main. At the end of the day, right? You know the problem is with the United fan base, right? I don't see enough of it out there in terms of content. You know, building about how this football club is run and the kind of structure. Everything's about transfers and, you know...
Nah, have I ever done? You don't do it. I
don't do it as well.
I
rather talk about the real
I don't clickbait. If I wanted to clickbait, I could sit here every day and so the latest news. No, I don't want to do that because I'm not that fake. That's not who I am. Yeah. I want to talk about... I want to look at this club critically. I want to look at it. What structure? What's going on?
Yeah. What's going right?
And not even that. Because the standards are still inside me, Saeed. I will not let it fail. I will not. Look at Arsenal now.
I know.
What, 7 years ago, top four became the trophy. Everybody talked about it. Man United's permit still, with this manager, is top 4, Saeed. It's the fans that demand, the fans. Even the Ollie Inners who are demanding trophies. They don't give a damn about trophies. They give a damn. That's the reason why they bought Sancho. Varane actually wanted to come to us. He's the only player that was like, I fancy something different. Man United, I've got on something I'm going to finish with Man United because Ferguson was there, David Gill, in my mum's house, talking to me at the age of 19 when they actually came to France to my mum's house to talk to me, right? And then Zidane obviously came around and was like, yo.
Yeah, of course.
You're going to Real Madrid. But Sancho is a commercial signing, you know and I know. Because Pogba, Pogba wanted to leave because then Pogba was going to leave and let his run out his contract. The most ridiculous. These guys are supposed to know about money. They're giving Phil Jones, they're giving Andreas Pereira, who are not worth that much. Smalling, who are not, but they're most prized world-class player in this squad. Letting his contract run down like that. That's just, so when people go to me, people, they're clever, money. How clever, right? So they expect Ronaldo to leave, Pogba to leave. Sancho is the guy, he's British, good-looking young lad. Get him on the adverts already, he's in the adverts with them already, with Messi and all that, Pepsi and all of that stuff, Ronaldo was just threw out the bag. They just came with a baseball bat, and I'm included in that. Empty glaze, all of us. They just,
of course, They
just hit us for a 6 with Ronaldo.
They hit us a
because
6.
they just.
The thing is, are we
this
knocked
guy
out,
is
are we
triple times. No, we're not knocked aside. Like I said, we've lost our battle, but the war rages on because you know and I know, majority of the fan base. Soon as results go, Richard Arnold comes in and he'll get found out because he won't know what he's doing, right? He won't know what he's doing. To me, Richard Arnold proved me wrong. Prove us wrong. Stole a proper director of football. Stole a footballer structure, right?
They would argue that's Murto.
Saeed. Murto's been there since 2013.
See, a lot of people remember Mourinho's era.
Moyes.
Why didn't you help Mourinho?
He came with Moyes, Saeed.
I know.
He came in the same season as Moyes.
Yeah.
Since 2009 years.
Yeah.
Listen, what I ask to me is Man United, it's just to be a football club. I'm not asking for much. I don't think Man United have every right to win, but I think when you've had that red start, especially in the Premier League, you've had that amazing dominance of time, like Bayern Munich, like Barcelona, like Real Madrid, like Juventus, you know what I mean? Like Paris, but Lyon back in the day were doing. Like Ajax, when you are a historical club like that, you should be able to compete for the league titles and for trophies. Not necessarily to win. We should have a distinct playing of football, of playing, of philosophy, a way of being as a football club. We understand that in this modern world. Billionaires run things. And the only way we're going to stop them is when we eat one of them. Live on TV. And then nobody wants to be a billionaire, Saeed.
Yeah, of course. I know. But you know what it is here with me, right? When you look at it, it's all about momentum, isn't it? You know, the club and the fans, you know what I mean? The momentum shifts. Football, you know, it goes on, it goes off. You know what I mean? It's like clockwork, isn't it? The problem is, though, when you have momentum and you have something called appeasing fans, you know, I think football fans can be appeased easily. It's given nature.
No, of course.
It's about silence, about how things are done. You know, looking at the safe standing, all that. This is things that fans wanted. They got. You know, you talk about apathy and nothing happening, nothing changing. A lot of younger generation, you see them on the Twitter space and all that, and maybe they don't fully understand the kind of comings and goings.
Well, that's why me and you are here to do this podcast to educate them.
Yeah,
that's the main thing that I do for is to give the knowledge to the younger fans who the Glazers are, why there's a need for football structure, why we have a worse football structure than Leicester City. Why we have worse owners than Leicester. You see, Leicester City won the cup today. They bring the owner.
I know. Where's our owner? Europa League final and all that. Where is he?
They're in Miami Beach, mate, with their ponytails running around, car parks,
running around from the Sky Reporters and all that. You know what I mean? That's the reality of the situation we've got. And I think for me, right, it's almost as if you really don't know the owner and you kind of don't know where the football club is, and then you've got a spokesman, maybe in Ollie and whoever, who are kind of like smoke screens for these Glazers, because end of the day, we can be built into this kind of idea that there is a project going on with the Ronaldo. But, when you look at Ronaldo, it's a short-term project.
36 years old. He's got 2-3 years left in football.
At
the most, he could play maybe in the Portuguese league at the age of 40, right?
Yeah.
Like the guy Cans of this world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that. Because he's extremely fit
Cameroon guy.
But the Ronaldo we're getting side is a 6-yard box striker. He's not. That's what I'm saying to people. Are nostalgia thinking Ronaldo's going to go on the left, he's going to go on the right, take people on.
Yeah.
No, This Ronaldo is a guy who's going to be waiting in a 6-yard box.
Yeah.
And soon it all can all fall apart because he's a winner, Saeed.
Yeah.
And when he's been in that club on Wednesday, and he sees he's going to be in a shock, Saeed.
Yeah, of course.
He's going to be in a shock, I'm telling you. He's going to be in a shock, I'm telling you now. He's going to be thinking, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
The club I left.
Yeah.
It was a winning machine.
Yeah.
Was competing for trophy competing.
Yeah.
The club that I'm in now.
Yeah. It's kind of like, you know, it's, you know what I mean? But
I was looking at Ronaldo. I think, Ronaldo, please just buy us, buy the Glazers out. You can get investors.
He's got the money.
Please.
I mean,
it's like most of us who are Glazers out, and most of the people who are like Donny van de Beek fans as well, they're like, Donny, just get Donny on that pitch. He's a footballer. Yeah. He'll set you up. He'll tee you up. You know what I mean? He'll make runs to take defenders away from you. He'll give you support up front. And I'm thinking, Ronnie, come on, I beg you, just buy the Glazers out. Imagine Ronnie and Beckham got together.
Oh my God, don't tempt me.
And you know the thing about Saeed, Ronnie and Beckham got together. You telling me they couldn't get investment? The thing about it, we don't need investment.
Yeah.
We don't need investment.
No.
From what we make every year, we could spend on a transfer every summer 140 million.
Of course.
140 million, and that's we're not even touched by the football regulations like FFG. You know what I mean? Like FFF. You know, like
football.
Financial fair play.
Yeah.
All that. We could, because we make that money, we generate so much money, but we give it to bankers. 2 billion. What's 2 billion? That 2 billion, Saeed, could have regenerated the whole area.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
When you look at it,
could have had that state of the art indoor pitches because of the weather. It rains. Indoor pitches with floodlights.
Yeah.
In the training ground. For people to train.
The women's side.
We could build a stadium there. Youth. Women, 2 stadiums even right next to Old Trafford.
Yeah.
All of that Trafford Park. We're from Manchester, we know.
Yeah, of course.
All that is wasteland.
I know it is.
All of that is just storage things. That's all that around there is. Behind the stadium.
Pay them off and say, you know what, we'll build a train. And then when you look at the other side of the Manchester, you know, they're almost mocking us. They're building an arena next to the stadium. They're mocking us. Can you believe that? That guy said, you know what?
Saeed better still have one man in his dog. Who's going to go there?
No, but you know, but the problem is, no, we can't keep saying that. No,
they'll have to get a train express from direct from Stockport, mate. That's what they'll have to do. They'll have to start shipping them in. I'm telling you, that's what they'll have to do. They'll start special flights from Stockport. Parachute them in.
You know what? Yeah, when you see that the photos of the megastore, and you see the queue, right? And you see
Saeed, he broke me. I'm telling you, I felt like hurt. I felt devastated. But then I'm not bitter because I'm not bitter. But I understand. They know exactly what they're doing. And when the Ronaldo, people are, that's what I'm saying to you. And then, this is what I'm saying to like, so many cronies, right? Neil Ashton has been absolutely, they're getting that fiddle, right? So he's been telling so that people go, oh, don't feel bad about Ed Woodward. Well, and I see some of these fan channels repeating it as well. They're like, well, Ed Woodward had to explain to them, the Glazers, it made financial sense. The one thing they're not stupid is, by not investing in a club, they want to make money out of the club.
Yeah, of course.
They've seen it. They absolutely knew. Right, Ronaldo. They know Ronaldo. Saeed, have you seen what happens to our social media?
Yeah,
he's got biggest social media following than Man United. Like from biggest Barcelona and Real Madrid. Some of these football clubs, he's a brand.
All Premier League clubs apparently he's got big on social media.
He is a brand himself.
Yeah, I know he is.
Right, he's a brand himself. So the idea that the Glazers Glazers fought straight away, mate. You didn't have to persuade them.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to go, oh, but it was Ed Woodward. You can't talk bad about Ed. Shut up! What are you talking about? The reason why we're in this is because of Ed Woodward, the donkey. 9 years. 9 years. We've not sniffed.
Yeah, trophy.
We wasted $1 billion. Almost $1 billion in transfers. On who? On who? Re-signing Phil Jones and Smalling. Giving them contracts.
Yeah.
Nah. So, hey, listen, I can go on and on, right? At the end of the day, Glazers, congratulations. You've won the battle. But I promise you, the war rages on. The war rages on. You think you've got this thing teed up. Ronnie ain't going to be here that long. And when he goes into that club and he sees the training facility, he sees everything, he's going to be thinking, what the hell is going on in here? I left a club that was built to win and compete.
like you said, Norton, you know what I mean? I think it's a sad reality, but I think, you know, you say that, but I think I think this is a massive step back in terms of, you know, I think it's a massive step back in terms of the feelings of, you know, because I think the growing feelings again. Super League was that vengeance. I think maybe it was a vengeance of kind of like.
This is to placate the people to go. Oh, we'll give you Ronnie. We'll give you a new shiny toy. Nothing changes in the structure of football clubs, Saeed.
Yeah.
They still not come forward. I repeat.
Yeah.
They still not come forward about all the things they made. Oh yeah, you can buy the shares. I'm not in any news whatsoever.
No, and
what shares?
And I'm not seeing any emails from the Must as well, you know what I mean? It's gone a bit quiet, you know what I mean? And
because they're waiting for the Glazers to come with the steps.
Yeah.
To give the 5-point steps.
Yeah, and the Glazers already have a 5. The Glazers we'll buy commercial signings and we'll
that's it. And get the queues outside as Lincoln stuff.
Yeah, and then that's it to grow. And I think ultimately they've got a manager in Ollie who, you know, the remit is top 4. I think he can get top 4, you know what I mean? That's a bare minimum.
So if he doesn't get top 4, it's going to be all done to start that bit again because I've kicked it, haven't I?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, so it's crazy for me when I think about it. I think about it and I think the remit. If he doesn't get, if he's outside of the top 4, they're going to sack him. Saeed.
Yeah, of course.
We were here, Saeed. We seen what they did. Them evening news there. That absolute clown of a so-called journalist, a sonographer, Samuel Locker's Muppet, right?
Yeah.
Will say, oh yeah,
him as well, by the way.
they've been in contact with Pochettino's representatives.
Yeah.
You've seen it?
Yeah, yeah.
And Ollie, that's what I say. Ollie thinks these guys, they have zero loyalty. They don't care.
Yeah, of course.
But he's thinking here, oh, they backed me. This is what I've got to do.
Yeah.
If I go through a bad patch, I'll be up. No, you won't, mate. You won't. And now the pressure is on.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
The pressure is on. It is.
But I think the world's looking at us right now, thinking we're the polished article. We are ready to compete. You know,
don't excuse anymore, Saeed. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be sitting here on a straight podcast making excuse for Ollie anymore. I promise you. Third season, mate.
Yeah.
Third season.
No, but as a whole, though, when you look at the squad, you know, do you reckon we're ready to compete?
Saeed, we got too many players. That's what I'm saying to you, on big contracts. And the biggest thing people go, well, why can't people be moved on? Listen, real teams with football structures move on. How come Leicester don't have the same problem, Saeed? Moving players on. How come Wolverhampton
Chelsea
don't? How come even Everton
How does Chelsea do it all the time?
Chelsea make money.
Yeah.
Liverpool make money. And apparently Michael Edwards is leaving. He's leaving apparently, Michael Edwards. Are you kidding? Of course I would take him. That man scouts people, mate.
Yeah.
And I'll take the other guy as well who's in the panel. Because there's a head of recruitment, the sporting director, Klopp, and people from the board.
Yeah. But what do you
and people go, oh, well, look, they're not spending on Liverpool.
Man challenging the players, man challenging the club, man challenging why is this Deadwood here, why is this player here, why have we got this guy on a 3-year contract? Would they want that? Do they want that kind of pressure?
Of course they don't. They want yes people. Yes. Bend over, look, where can I lick? That's what it is. Well, that's what it is, Saeed.
Yeah.
That's what it is at Man United.
Yeah, it is literally.
Jobs for the boys' business.
Job for the boys, it is.
No Vaseline, mate. That's what it is. That is what it is. And that's why we run. But like I said, I have absolute love for every fan that queued. I understand.
Absolutely.
Because these people pull at your heartstrings.
We're not here to damn them.
I'm not here to damn any of you.
But it's a bigger picture.
But it's the bigger picture. Just don't forget. And I say it, like I said, we understand what you're doing, Glazers. But I promise you now, the war rages on. You might have won this battle, but the war rages on. Right? They've equalised now, Saeed. It was 1-0 to us.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
In the summer.
1-1. Who could get an injury time?
Yeah, it was 1-0 to us.
But is there a fear in you that I know you want to be super positive, but is there a fear in you that it could all just, you know what I mean? It's a forgotten story now. The whole Glazer out movement is a forgotten story. Is there a fear in you that could happen?
Of course, Saeed. Of course it could, because
there is
in the last 15 years, 16 years, Saeed, when they've been at this Vultures, have been at this club, the Glazer out movement has took troves. You know what I mean? It's been peaks and lows. Yeah, it's been the peaks and lows. It's been peaks and lows, but the apathy. But in the summer, we showed we can get mobilised.
We can do it. I mean, I had a simple poster, didn't I? And then the first thing, I think 5,000 came. The one after that was even bigger, you know? So it can be done, you know what I mean? And the word can get about, but it's about having that kind of mindset that no matter what, you always say it, not a penny more, Glazer out. You know what I mean? No matter what they do, it's glazer out. That's a key one for me. No matter if you give me Ronaldo, I still want the glazer out.
In every department of this football club, other than making shiny toys, buying players that are commercially make sense for them so they can get more money.
Yeah.
Right? If there's a football structure set, you know that Ronaldo will be the icing on the cake,
of
right?
Course.
But the most important signing this summer was a centre half and a CDM. Right? That's what they were. Varane we got lucky with. Sancho is a fantastic player. He's going to have a fantastic career.
Yeah.
But we've done a podcast after podcast going, is that the priority at this moment in time?
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see it. We'll have to see if, you know, this Ronaldo signing does do well. You know what I mean?
Listen, what's that here? People think that, honestly, like the people get at me on Twitter and go, because it goes against your agenda. No, my agenda is I want Man United to win, mate. I want Man United to compete. I want every department of Man United to be good. I want the training ground to be good. I want the directors' recruitment. I want every department. I want the medical team to be good. I want the VCOs to be good. I want everything to be first class. Why? Because we were. And that's how you win trophies. You don't win trophies by buying 1 or 2 players and thinking that's it. Nobody's got a magic one, Saeed. I told you about Maguire. I was telling you before we signed him. Nobody's going to come with a... Everybody thinks Ronaldo's going to come. I'm telling you now, it's like someone like started the galaxy or something like that, like Thanos.
Yeah.
Just to get in the crystal. Lighting it up, everything becomes shiny.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This ain't a movie, mate. This is real football. It's graft. It's work. It's diligence.
Yeah.
You're only good as your backup team, your coaching staff.
Yeah.
Your training, your structure. You're only good as that.
Time will tell, people. Time will tell. People, we're going to wrap up the podcast there. Podcast 141. Make sure you smash like on the video. You ain't going to get no podcast like this, people. So if you're supporting the channel, subscribe to the channel, people. If you're new, like the video, people. Let's get as many likes as we can possible. So for every person that's watching, make sure you can smash like. It's free and it doesn't harm anyone.
I just want to remind people, we're not asking you not to be excited. We're excited.
Yeah, we're excited.
Everybody's
but
excited.
Keep the perspective.
Keep the perspectives. These are the vultures who wanted to ruin us. They wanted to ruin football as we know it.
And that in itself should never be forgotten. That in itself should never be forgotten. People, make sure you subscribe to United Real Therapy. You know what I mean? We're going to go on this channel talk about the Donny van der Beek situation. So make sure you head to that channel as well. A lot to delve into with that one. But people, like the video, man. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be back next Monday, hopefully delving into the weekend results, Ronaldo and all that sort of stuff. His debut, hopefully we can talk about that. But people, for now, like the video, subscribe to Saeed TV, and we're out, people.